I want to do a quick follow-up on the last video I shared about referral. But for now, I want to talk about asking for referral without sounding too desperate. Which is, I've gotten a few feedback. Most people don't get referrals because of what they see. Usually it's how they see it. You can say the right thing the wrong way. I mean, people will just most likely just ignore you. If you ask for referrals the wrong way, you sound so desperate, which is one thing you want to kill. Even if you're qualified, once you sound too desperate, most times you should change yourself, particularly if you're interviewing for an unstructured organization where the pay band is not specified, you can shortchange yourself. So that also applies to asking for referral. And the first thing to understand is referrals are a byproduct of conversations and not requests. That means that you have conversations with people, and in the mix of the conversation, you cannot ask for a referral. This is what not to say if you're asking for a referral, right? You don't want to enter someone's name and just say, please help me for a job, or I need a job, or I'm urgently looking for an opportunity. That alone puts so much pressure on the person. Think about it yourself. If someone is asking for something that is not within your power to do, you start feeling so much pressure. That alone can make them to sever the conversation. By the time the opportunity finally shows, because of severe the conversation, that becomes difficult for them to refer you. So you don't want to put so much pressure on people. Instead, lead with context and direction. For example, I'm currently a back-end developer with 2 years experience, and I'm focusing on fintech roles. I would appreciate your advice on what skill recruiters are prioritizing right now. That's an open conversation. Right? It, it gives the person the room to want to say a thing or two, right? That puts them in a position of authority, which most people like to be in. When people understand what you do and where you're going, it becomes easy for them to think of you where you fit. So if I know that you're back end there, you're looking at fintech, I think I know a friend that works in a fintech organization. I'll just reach out to him and see if they have an opening. I know someone that wants to be looking for fintech and for a back end engineer with fintech experience. This is how these things play out. And here's the key part. However you lead your conversation, always end with openness, not expectations. If you end with openness, it eases the pressure the person would probably be feeling or may have had when the conversation was going on. So that openness just allows you to, okay, you don't have to do it now. That's the whole idea. If you say something like, okay, if you ever come across something relevant, I would appreciate being considered. That shows that I understand you don't have it now, but just in case you come across it, I would appreciate if you can just maybe share with me or reach out. I would so much appreciate. Understand one thing. I've been talking about this in earlier on. Desperation so much repels, but clarity attracts.